un poco más a la puntita. ¡Ay! Que me caigo. No, no.
Isn't that Jean? Seems she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the Storm Terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the... Monster? Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No? I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Tan, tan, tan.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Shneznaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? They're super famous. Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryo God's Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. What is it? Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
Hey, hey, ¿qué pasa, chicos? Otra vez aquí estamos de vuelta en nuevo capítulo.
Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation.
Bueno, vamos allá.
In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation.
Pero déjame hablar.
Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Tibet.
Okay.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
What's the hurry?
Por acá, listo.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close. Oh, I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically.
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you... I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Caballero honorario. Si has llegado hasta aquí, vea los comentarios y pon una corona. Todos, una corona en los comentarios por eso.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers. Storm Terror's rage and strange crystals. I know Mondstadt's peace hangs in the balance. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
Bien, bien, perfecto. Ahora somos caballero honorario. Logro desbloqueado. Sal de la sede. Hey, hey, soy un caballero honorario. ¿Y tú? Silencio. Que eso es envidia. En resumen de lo que pasó, salimos, nos encontramos con Venti, nos explicó un poco la historia y tal, y dice que debemos robar un artículo para así ayudar al dragón.
Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo. But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Epic fail.
Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
Lento pero seguro.
Barbados bless you. Ah, it's you! The newcomer of the Knights of Favonius, aren't you? So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master? Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and Community Representative are all... So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
It didn't work. I knew it.
You knew it?
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions? Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing Red Hand?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that. Your point being? Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Ayudemos a Venti, ¿por qué no? Bueno, básicamente lo que me pidió fue que esperara las 6 para robar la pieza y listo. Ponemos las 6 aquí para que pase el tiempo. Algo un poco. Tiene que girar. Y aparentemente todos se van y nos dejan aquí como que nada ha pasado. Algo extraño, pero bueno, aquí vamos. Ahí se van, esperamos un poco. Vamos allá, adentrarnos. Bueno chicos, le quería pedir disculpas acá porque aparentemente no se me guarda el video. Estuve jugando en la Play y ya saben cómo es, se guarda 10 minutos así. No se guardó el video, pero por suerte no fue una parte tan importante, se podría decir. Fuimos y íbamos a robar la herramienta, pero alguien entró antes que nosotros y entonces tuvimos que salir corriendo y nos vieron a nosotros obviamente, pero entramos a un bar y nos topamos con el caballero de fuego. Tam, tam.
Finish my drink first? I'll pay you. Well,
It's not about money. You seem too young to be
Siempre
drinking.
con problemas de
no
bebida.
need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... You want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master Diluc, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Pero si tú empezaste.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you...
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information.
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
You're here.
Pero si solo salí en 3.
Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and... Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
Persuade our stubborn command. Wait.
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, I can't. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe an Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
Wow. This is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo God. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions.
Bueno, llegamos a su escondite.
The 11 goes by the
Nos
name
dieron
of
un personaje para probar.
The fact that the
a
Fatui
Diluc.
can run amok across the Seven
Vamos a
Nations
ver
like
qué
they
tal.
do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Bueno, vamos allá rápidamente. Recuerda darle like si te está gustando el contenido, suscribirte para esperar a los nuevos capítulos. Espero ¿Qué son estas cosas? No. Sí, por suerte hay una escalera, nos caímos, pero no pasa nada, chavales. Estamos aquí de vuelta. Investigar, más rábanos, 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 rábanos. Esto está más cerca, vamos aquí. Y luego a la de arriba. Cuando en contacto con los elementos aero, pyro, y electro se producen los efectos cristalizados. Este tipo de reacción elemental puede generar fragmentos elementales y proporcionar a tu personaje diversos tipos de escudos elementales. Aprovecha la reacción de cristalización para mitigar el daño recibido. Ok. Esto para la voluntad de la sociedad. No hay que decir ríndete ahora.
The will of Snezhnaya is as
There you are, eavesdropper. Let me amuse myself a little. The more, the merrier.
Oh, buen ataque.
Time to clean up.
Un parecido a Noel. Solo que de fuego.
No one escapes my sight. Let me amuse
¿Todavía sigue vivo? Adiós. Ah, que tiene una protección.
over here. The systems. He says the key is in here. Shall we try another room? There's one room left that we haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
Solo quedas tú.
Who are you? What? I'm... Fine. All right. I have the key here. You can head in from the hall outside, but don't tell anyone that it was me who...
Oh, adiós. Nos vemos en un rato. Ataque defiende usando un escudo de madera, tiene atributo dentro, bla bla bla. Si eres de los que ha llegado hasta aquí, recuerda poner tu coronita, pero aparte de la coronita ponle un fueguito por el caballero de llamas, una candela y no sé, bien chula del caballero en llamas. No, para el otro lado. No. Ok, una subida y una bajada innecesaria.
Where did you rats scurry out from? Senora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
¿Dónde se fue? Hola.
Retribution! It is so soon!
Steady as stone.
Prepare yourself. Cool it.
La verdad es que Noel está dejando mucho que desear con esto. Quizás lo deje en mis personajes de ataque. Dilo también es un buen personaje. A ver si nos sale también. Ya veremos.
Can't run from death.
Recuperada.
Finally, the
Les
liars
robamos a
stand
los
in
ladrones.
hands. Where did that guy go, though?
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
Y después de hacer ejercicio de 300 metros, aquí estamos de nuevo.
This is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animal power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre. It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears.
can we gather more?
I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying. Suffering alone in some deserted place.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
Bueno chicos, otra vez aquí después de una larga caminata. Bueno, aquí volvemos chicos, otra vez hay una tormenta en la entrada. Tormenta, el bicho de tormenta, como lo quieran llamar, no sé. Pero aquí estamos de nuevo. Tiene nota mental, tener cuidado con este remolino y con lo que yo mismo lance. A ver, este rayo hay que bloquearle, cuando se bloquea aquí cae y darle con la espada para más rápido, pero sube muy rápido. No sé qué fue eso, pero bueno.
Leave it all to me.
Vamos, baja de ahí. No, quítate. Pero qué bestia. ¿Y ahora? ¿Te quedas ahí? No te vayas. A ver, te llego. ¿Qué es esto? Debería de salir en eso. Me voy a morir. Se acabó. Baja, ven, anda, baja aquí. Baja aquí. Bueno, gracias, si no. Tranquilito, con calma. Aquí te quedas. Viento contra fuego no creo que funcione muy bien, pero es lo que hay. Ven acá. Ups, pero no, si no te quiero. Con la intensa batalla. ¿Y se lo lleva? ¡Buenísima! ¿Qué tal te pareció esa? ¡Epa! Aquí viene. No se lo llevo. Oh, ok. Qué buena esquivada. Ven, que te falta poco. Que se puede, vamos. No. Sí se puede. Derretido. Un poquito más. Sí se va. Regatelo. Listo. Bueno, acá ya estamos en el templo. Muere. Queda mucha aventura todavía, chicos. Aparentemente no la podrán. No la van a poner tan fácil. Perdón por el poco de lag. Pesaditos. ¿Por qué no sube? Pequeños detalles, chicos, pequeños detalles que nos muestra el juego. Hay que fijarse. Baja acá. Estoy subiendo el video para ustedes y por eso está así, con lag. Mi ping está súper alto. Pero no pasa nada. ¿Algo por allá? No. Vámonos. Observen qué paisaje más hermoso. Ah, bueno, no hay paisaje, pero... Y ahora... Gracias. Qué buen servicio. Que conste que esto no pasaba hasta ser caballero honorario. Ahora porque soy caballero honorario vienen las placas solas. A pelear otra vez. Vamos. Chicos, recuerden darle un like, suscribirse, seguir recibiendo más capítulos.
was a good night.
Espero que me sigan apoyando. Es increíble lo contagioso que es este ataque. Dan ganas de seguir. ¿Y ahora qué vas a hacer? Uy, parece que aquí tenemos...
I must leave no stone unturned.
Uy, ¿qué pasó?
No escape.
Qué gran defensa tiene, como si no fuera suficiente con ella. ¿Sí? ¿Se funciona? Que no, el hielo le está ganando el fuego. Se acabó el hielo. ¿Y ahora qué? ¿Ahora qué? Trágatelo todo. ¿Murió? Cofre lujoso. Parece que encontramos. No fue nada
Too early to
fácil.
relax. We're still not done with Storm Terror. Besides, the Fatui could also be planning something.
Hey, Duluth, I heard that the Fatui have recently proclaimed you persona non grata.
What an honor. Nobody was ever proclaimed persona grata by the Fatui anyway.
Bueno chicos, nos mandaron a buscar este cofre para encontrar una de las lágrimas cristalizadas. Y ahora creo que otra. A ver. Ahora... Dirígete al viento de amanecer. Ok chicos, pasó que recolectamos las 3 lágrimas que necesitábamos, las que faltaban. Y luego nos reunimos, tuvimos una reunión sobre dónde podíamos invocar al dragón con la lira. Y allá vamos, de camino otra vez, 800 metros, 1500, no sé cuánto, pero haré otro corte. Bueno chicos, aquí llegamos por fin después de tanta carrera. Observen qué hermoso paisaje. Ahora sí, este sí. Observen qué paisaje más hermoso. Este sí. Parece que me mandaron aquí a la punta del mapa. Mientras llego, observen. Y aquí estamos.
Everyone is finally here.
Por fin.
Lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it? Well, we must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, things finally seem to be taking a turn for the better. Mondstadt has really been going through so much recently.
In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose the Knights of Favonius may have played a part in it too.
Oh, we get it, Master Diluc. Everyone, I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world, shall begin my performance with the Holy Lyre.
Epa.
What has been done cannot be undone.
Then why do I see sadness in your eyes? Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
They are communicating. Huh?
No! Don't depart! Do not be fooled by him, dear dragon. He left you to rot alone. Now he intends to deceive you once more.
Beatles.
Let your wrath esta. Mondstadt has already turned its back on
You were planning this all along to have me slain by them.
Dvorin,
The time has come for the dragon to serve its true master. While you beware your magnetic cells, watch the world tremble with fear.
Dvorin.
Barbe, Venti, please be careful.
You've known my true identity for some time now, haven't you, Jean? Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the Holy Lyre? Can it still be played, or does it need to be repaired?
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond repair.
You're right. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Dvalin at all.
In which case, I shall call upon Outrider Amber to track it down.
No need.
Why is that?
I eradicated one not long ago, in one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll seek answers from my contacts.
Diluc.
Quédense con esa cara.
Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius, he protects Mondstadt in his own way.
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so doting all of a sudden?
Wait for my word. I'll be sure to let the Abyss Order know that their blatant disregard for Mondstadt will not go unpunished.
Bárbara.
Your Highness, your humble servant returns. When your homeland returns to this world, we shall revel in its glory.
Por una mañana sin lágrimas. Un poco más a la puntita. ¡Ay! Que me caigo. No, no. Bueno chicos, acá me despido. Fue un placer. Espero que les haya gustado, que lo disfruten. Recuerden suscribirse, activar la campanita.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Bye bye.